Hi everyone, welcome on board to Helper.tv.
I hope this is not true because I don't want it to be true. We have always hoped and wished and also prayed that Edochie and Judy stick together as long as they wish to. Maybe if he wants, he can acquire more women to Judy since he said he's a proud polygamist. You might be wondering what I'm talking about. The news that dropped on our desk is that of what we've been thinking about. If you've been on this channel, you would have heard about the story of financially I cannot manage again. Can you go back to your parents' home for the meantime so I can get myself together and so you can look after the children? All my hopes and aspirations, it seems nobody is calling me for what I am in Abuja for. I have spent a lot of money. Can you please just give me space a bit? Now, the parents of Judy are saying, no, Edochie, this is not possible. Our own daughter, she's used to managing things. And back in those days, when both of you decided to announce yourselves, it wasn't as if there was something. She was able to cover up. She was able to keep her mouth shut. She was able to act like everything is fine. We are not blind. We can see that she's not well dressed. We can see that she cannot change her wig. In fact, a lot of people pointed this out when videos of her was shared on social media, and when she and Edochie were doing their craziness on social media. A lot of people realized that her wig looks unkempt and it looks so old, like something that someone has been using, the kind of wig that she has been using for quite a number of years. And they're like, why don't you use your natural hair? You don't have to use a wig, but if you have to use a wig, at least use something that has life in it, not something that looks like like a sponge that you've used for years to wash your dishes and all of that. Why don't you get something that looks bright, something that looks good, something that does not look worn out? Everyone saw it. So it's not something that we all want to begin to use microscope to check. Financially, things are not just okay. Most of the times, I'm not saying always, but most of the times when finance is good, when money is coming in as it should, you always see the effect of it in the woman, the wife, or the partner of that person, because they will also want to, make sure that they buy and do the needful. They want to shine. That's just a simple thing. Judy has not been shining for a long time, and this exactly is what Sarah Martins was saying. She's not going to share personal secrets. When someone say, I'm not going to share your personal secret, I'm not going to share what I have done, I'm not going to share too much of what you have confided in me and what I know to the world. I'm not going to expose you in that way. We already know what it is. Someone is dragging you for money and say, give me back my money. This one is not gift money. This is not the person has already opened you up to the world. Like, financially, you are not there. There is no money. So it's not just maybe your own money. The man that you have decided to hang out with or stay with or stick with, the man does not have the finance to manage things anymore. Things are not working. His political ambition is like a toddler. I'm not saying he cannot have faith in whatever it is that he's doing, but it's like a toddler that wants to start running. It's going to be difficult. You will have bruises, and by the time you learn how to run, you might have lost all your teeth, your bones might have cracked. And that's the case of Edochie rushing down to Abuja without creating a kind of resonance where he lives. He probably should have dropped some political, lies, at least. Let's call it lies, like they often would do. Would have acted like, I'm for the people, I'm for this. Maybe fight for a political cause or something. Do something, maybe during that EndSARS or something. He would have done something that people would have said, wow, this guy would be a good representative should he have the opportunity to get there. But this guy is nowhere. All of a sudden, he wants to trend on polygamy, Solomon, and all of that. It doesn't make sense at all. So back to the family of Judy, they are saying that they are not going to accept any of this argument of Edochie, whatever it is that is saying. They said no. You have to both stick together all through this. You are not going to send our daughter back. They are even chasing Judy Austin back. Like, no, there is no home, there is no space, there is no place. In fact, there is no bed for you here. Go to Abuja, stick with him in Abuja. If both of you, rode, or whatever it is, you rode your ship or your ferry or your boat to this point, you should continue with it. We are not going to take you back with so much that has been put out on social media. Who is going to now take you? Who is now going to be with you? It's going to be so difficult. So just stick with this guy. If you had left your man and went to someone else and no one knows about it, you'd have been able to slide to some other man, maybe somewhere if one is not working for you. But now it's going to be difficult. Even you, Edochie, getting another woman that is not needing something from him, or just feel like, okay, you know what, let me just hang out with this guy. I mean, at least for a man, it could be a bit easier. But for a woman, it's more difficult. So for Judy Austin, it's going to be very difficult. She might end up like one of our pretty actress called Tonto DK, who has made name for herself here and there. But unfortunately, she's unable to get someone. Why? Because when she broke with a man, the man is not the person that dragged her out. She decided to be too loud about it and talk so much. Of course, she felt pain. She felt that she was bruised. She felt that she was lied to. And of course, she was also eyeing something big. Just like Judy Austin. She was eyeing something big. And the guy sold, I am the son of ex-military dictator, head of state, ex-president Obasanjo. The guy sold the same, narrative, the same story, and she swallowed it hook, like, and sinker. Before she could open her eyes, her stomach is swollen, and before she will realize anything else, there is nothing else that she could do, and she felt like, okay, anyhow, we'll run the show together. At least, when a mouse get trapped, and the mouse is like, okay, all right. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened to Judy Austin. So she jumped into it thinking that that name Edochie will open all the banks, everywhere. In fact, she did not really see through. She just heard. She didn't see deep into what things are. It's a serious issue. So now that things are not working as it should, and they still have this hope like, okay, Abuja is going to give us good things, good tidings. We are going to change our economy. Our finance is going to improve and all of that. All of a sudden, nobody is calling you Edochie for anything. No special office. No, what are they going to give to him anyway? That's what I'm kind of thinking. So with this, Judy Austin is kind of right now, I hope it is not true. That's just it. I hope both of them are not finally breaking apart, because this is how it starts. All of a sudden, you Edochie will be in Abuja trying to scuttle here and there for whoever, a woman or someone that will help him get what he wants politically. Maybe even if it's an errand boy or whatever it is, while Judy Austin will be wherever she is. Just like how May was in Lagos and Edochie was in the southeast of Nigeria, was in Enugu, Asaba, wherever, claiming that he's chasing his Hollywood movie thing, dreams and all of that is going to be the greatest, director, is going to be this and that. It's the same way he has tried to change location now. You see, this guy is a chameleon. He has moved to Abuja. That's it. And he's going to be in Abuja chasing another thing there. And all of a sudden, he will play the game. I'm sure that Judy Austin understands that if this guy can play the game all through these years, and his wife did not know, what about me? Who am I? With all my baggages and all of this. Well, there's nothing I can do. No money. That is the bad part of it. If she had money, probably family money, personal money, or money from this guy, it would have been different. There is no money, so how can she stay afloat? Who is going to call her and give her contract or give her endorsement like me? What is she going to do? Her friend that used to help her at least with some little change here and there, both of them are loggerheads. So how is she going to do this? That's the problem. What are your thoughts? What are your advice for her? Drop it in the comment section, like and share, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.
I say a very big thank you to those who have taken time to subscribe to this channel, and if you're yet to subscribe, kindly tap on that subscription button and also the red bell icon so you will be notified whenever videos such as this are uploaded.